Well, hi Capricorns! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for August reading. Wow, time flies. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what can Capricorns expect to come up in their lives. And any advice from the universe would be very, very welcome in this reading for our Capricorns. Capricorns, what's going on? Okay, we have quite a few cards come out here. I'm going to lay them down in the order that they came out. Wow. Oh my gosh. So we have some more cards left over for the second part of the reading. Wow, Capricorns. Okay, the overall energy of this reading is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, it's beautiful. It's about love. It's about joy, sunshine and rainbows. There's union between two people. There's children dancing. It's a very beautiful and wonderful card to have surrounding your entire reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this card, the energy, is all about moving forward. And you can move forward fast if you snap those reins. Those sphinxes there can get up and move fast. These are the two strongest energies in the entire reading. My gosh. So it looks like you're headed right towards this Ten of Cups energy. It comes from this little Page of Cups. This little Page of Cups with a little love offer. This could be just like, hey, want to go for a walk, cup of coffee. Sometimes I read this differently, but when I see where it's connected here with these other cards, this is what's helping you to move forward. So there is a fish in the cup. So this is like, the page is like the beginnings of it. It's like brand new or immature, hasn't really blossomed yet type energy. So that's why I know this is the beginnings of a relationship, the beginnings of a love relationship. So the fish could signify that Pisces could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there's the offer. And I think it's like you don't even know. It's like this offer comes in and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll, go for a cup of coffee with you or something. And then the next thing you know, I mean, it's like what you don't see with that Page of Cups, and you don't even realize or feel in the beginning, is a lot of good stuff is coming from this offer. Okay, so not only the Ten of Cups, and I think this is where you're headed. This is where you're headed because of this offer that you will just kind of, yeah, all right. Then we have the Four of Wands on the other side of the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands is City 1111. It's very spiritual. It's union between two people again, with lots of love again, lots of joy again. But this card can represent marriage, celebration of marriage and togetherness. Wow. Well, you're having this is big. This is a big deal reading. Big deal. So under the Chariot is the Ace of Pentacles. Right next to the Ten of Cups. You're moving right towards this Ace of Pentacles, which is all about security, stability, groundedness. This is a card for marriage. This is a card for commitment. This is a, this little Page of Cups is really going to amount to something. Wow. On the other side of the Ten of Cups is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is under the Four of Wands. Next to that Ten of Cups, like I said, this is all about fresh starts and new beginnings. You know, this little Page of Cups is actually going to change your life. And it's going to be filled with joy, love, and a whole new, fresh start in your life. And I think it's going to be very unexpected because I really feel like it's very nonchalant with the Page's offer. It's like, all right, I don't have anything better to do. I guess I'll meet you for a cup of coffee or something. And then all this comes out of it. You have been through a spiritual lesson. Maybe that's why you're kind of like nonchalant, you know, and about this Page of Cups. So you're seeing this offer like a Page of Cups. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're blowing that horn down upon you. You have awakened to a spiritual lesson. Now, this lesson, I think, is like, don't take for granted like just what's on the surface of somebody. Get to know them deeper. I really feel like that's what's going on here. This also can be part of a spiritual lesson, but I feel like you've done your spiritual lesson. And part of your spiritual lesson here too is, I got the High Priestess right next to the Judgment card. And the High Priestess is the card of intuition and knowing in the tarot deck. So what this card says is like, just pull back that pomegranate curtain and pay attention to what your gut, your heart, and head are telling you, because you're right on the money. So, and it's right below that Ten of Cups. And if you start feeling like, oh my God, there's a huge connection here, because did I tell you what a soulmate card that is? Oh my God, that is a strong soulmate card. There's going to be a very strong connection. I just don't think that you're going to realize it at first. But the High Priestess, man, listen to your intuition. This is part of your spiritual lesson. This is like, go with it. If it feels good, do it. You know, don't second guess or talk yourself out of something that looks good and feels good. I have the Two of Cups next to the High Priestess, and this is under the Ace of Wands, another soulmate card. This friend is not only going to be a lover, is not only going to have 10 cups of love to offer you, is not only going to have a commitment and security and stability to offer you, they're going to be your best friend. Oh my gosh! You can't ask for more in a tarot reading. You cannot ask for more in life. So, this is soulmates with friends and love. Two of Cups. Let's take out the second part of this reading. Maybe we'll see how you got to this place, or what your spiritual lesson was all about. Ooh. Let's see. What else would you like us to know for Capricorns, please? One more. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Capricorns. Let's read them. I got the Five of Pentacles. You were in this place of loneliness. You were alone. You've been alone. This is the Five of Pentacles. It may have started with a breakup, it feels like. And that's why you're in a spiritual lesson. It feels like there was a breakup and you just kind of stayed on your own. And you're just kind of like not interested in any offers. When this one comes in, you're like, okay. So this is a card of being rejected, being lonely, left out in the cold, and I think you just kind of had to get through this previous feelings, these previous, you know, not really wanting to date, just kind of hibernating, being to yourself. I have the Six of Wands right next to the Five of Pentacles. Now the Six of Wands is the card for success in love in the tarot deck. See all those wands coming up in the background? This is people celebrating your love, like seeing you as a couple with someone. See the wreath right there? That's a wreath of engagement. So this is a card of engagement. You are definitely coming out of this place of loneliness into a whole nother place in your life, this fresh start, this new beginning. And it all starts with just a like that little Page of Cups. I have the Queen of Cups here right next to the Six of Wands. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. And so that's 2 for Cancer if we're counting so far. But the Queen of Cups, this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. And there's little windows all the way around that cup. And what the Queen's trying to do is peek into those windows because you have questions about love. Now, when all this happens, you are going to have questions. You're going to doubt yourself, it feels like. You're going to doubt your decisions. You might doubt them a bit. But you will get your answers to your questions. There will be success in this relationship if this is your reading. Now, I don't know what part of this reading you could be in, or any of these readings. They kind of read like a story. I have a Page of Pentacles under the Five of Pentacles and next to the Ace of Wands. Just like I thought. When that Page of Cups comes forward, they're also offering, or they can offer, that pentacle. And they're going to, eventually. They will offer that pentacle. So they're looking for something secure and stable. They are thinking about the future. They are wanting a partner in life and a best friend. So next to the Page of Pentacles now, which is totally different from where you've been just kind of hibernating like a bear in the winter, is the Death card. And the Death card is right under the Six of Wands. This is the end of the old, the beginning of the new. Now, we already know you have a fresh start, new beginning coming along, but you're moving forward in this relationship. This is a card of transformation. It's like night and day when I look at this. It's like you go from one style, one way of living your life, and I think it was because of a breakup before, to everything you ever wanted from a relationship. I have the Hermit right next to the Death card and under the Queen of Cups. Here's that Hermit card, that the time that you were spending alone, and you were thinking about your path forward. You know, I think you manifested this person to come in, but when they do come in, it's not like you expect that you manifested them. You don't even expect this is really going to go anywhere. But the Hermit is the card for Virgo. So Virgo could be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. The Hermit here is holding the lantern about your path forward. And because that's where your mind was in all this time that you were spending alone. Like, how am I going to move forward? What's it going to look like? How am I going to recognize love? How am I going to leave this kind of my life behind and move forward? But you're doing it. And the Hermit is shining the lantern on your path is coming in. Your path is about ready, if it hasn't already been offered to you. And, you know, like I say, it just starts with almost a nothing offer. It's just like somebody who just takes a chance on that you might say yes. I'll go to coffee, or I'll go on that walk. Then I have the Emperor, which is right under the Page of Pentacles and next to the Two of Cups. So the Emperor is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. This person coming in, I think this is them. I think they are very mature-minded because they have everything to offer. I think that they are pretty well fixed on what they want from their partner, because it's really hard to change the Emperor's mind. It's like they get like focused on something. They decide that they want something, and that's what they want. I mean, really, you cannot hardly change the mind of the Emperor. And I feel like when they get to know you, they may already know you. They may already be a friend with this Two of Cups. And they are set that you are the one. And they're not budging. They're very well liked and respected by others. They may be a leader in their profession, but they're very mature-minded. They are thinking about the future, and they may already be a friend. Either way, if they're not already a friend of yours, they will become your best friend. Under the Death card next to the Emperor, I have the Two of Pentacles. There's a little confusion with you because previous relationships. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, is it really what it seems to be? And it's like one day you're like, oh my, I can't believe that this is really happening. And the next day it's like, it can't be real. No, no, no. And then the next day, so it's like a rocky road for you in your mind. And you're juggling your thoughts about this. But you do end up moving forward with them. And the reason you're so confused is you have waited for this type of relationship for a very long time. And this is under the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, right next to the Two of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the entire deck. And it looks like that horse is standing still. One foot is in front of the other. It's bringing a pentacle. And here it is. It's coming in with that pentacle. It just took a long time to get here, and it's almost like you didn't even expect that to ever really happen when it gets here. Oh my gosh, but this is your path forward. Wow, I'm taking out an angel card, and then I'll take out a law of attraction card. So an angel card. What are your guardian angels and spirit guides? Well, that's the one, because they usually don't fall out at all with these angel cards. The Nine of Action. I forgot my glasses. I'll try to read it to you. The Nine of Action is your card. You can pause, read it if you can with your setup. But I'm going to read it to you one way or another, okay? Without leaving the room and getting my glasses. Nine of Action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels in return. Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So this card has something to do with your purpose in life. Wow, you have earned this relationship to come in. Okay, let's take out a card from the universe. Law of Attraction. Let's see what they have to say for you. I love this reading. This is one of the best readings I've ever had. Okay, Capricorns. What else is there that you would need to know? Right there. I cannot create in the experience of another. Now that could be part of your spiritual lesson right there. Now I'm going to turn it around. This is what they had to say. And I'm going to read it to you. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is to set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. So, you know, this is about manifesting. And I think you've done that. I think you've spent all this time alone thinking about what you've wanted instead of what you don't want. And you've actually manifested this person to enter your life. But you don't realize it when it first starts at all. This is like a magical reading to me. So Capricorns, this is your August reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.